And preface it with, how do you help people? What do you, when you do animal communication sessions, how are you helping them? What are you helping them with?
Absolutely. So let's start right at the beginning. As I mentioned, most of the time when somebody reaches out to me, occasionally it's for just genuine curiosity, especially in the wake of the telepathy tapes, but most of the time it's for the same reason that I initially reached out to a communicator. It's a determined pet parent or animal guardian who has not found relief for their animal's issue going through all of the normal customary channels, and they're not willing to give up.
Hmm.
And that's the critical part.
Yeah.
What I've discovered, and you and I, when we were kind of chatting and planning this episode, I shared with you that when I asked the animals what the word pet means, I said,
Hmm.
why do we use that word? Because when I looked up the dictionary definition, it basically equated to a possession of little consequence. And I said, well, that doesn't work for me. That's not how I view my interspecies family. So, what does it mean to you? And immediately I heard the words partner, empathic friend, and teacher. What I
Hmm.
have discovered is that even pet parents or animal guardians or animal owners, whatever term that you relate to, you can use your own terminology here and substitute that. But even the most closed minded, fearful, resistant, or socially conditioned against anything that even faintly has a scent of woo, even a little tiny tinge, will do just about anything for their beloved animal.
Hmm.
There's something about that awesome responsibility.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it even supersedes sometimes the responsibility we feel towards our fellow humans, even our own children, because at a certain point in time we can communicate with them verbally. We cannot
Yes.
communicate. We do not share the same physiognomy at a structural level, and we cannot ask and hear a verbal answer in the way that we have become accustomed to do with our human animals. We can learn to do it, and that is why so many pet parents come to me and they say, I just refuse to give up. The vet says everything is fine. The behaviorist says everything is fine. They've been checked out, their labs, etc. But I just feel there's something off. We've
Hmm.
tried everything, we've done everything, but there's still something wrong. That's the vibes, that's the entrainment, that's
Hmm.
the entanglement that we share. If we're Alice and Bob, a person
Yes.
and their dog, then we get the inside track. So I always respect that and I trust that. And what I encourage my students to do, and what we all do as communicators, is we build our toolkit of our favorite tools. There's
Hmm.
always something more to try. The most inspiring sessions for me are the ones where the pet parent arrives almost in tears, just so upset. I've tried everything, there's nothing left, and we always discover in the course of the communication, drawing from the insights of the pet directly, that there's something more that we can try. And often it's very boundary expanding for that pet parent. So they
Yes.
truly are our partners, empathic friends, and teachers. Well, have you ever heard of tapping? No. Have you ever tried Reiki? No. What about chakra balancing? Have you ever worked with crystals or color therapy? No. Do you think it might help my animal? I'm willing to try it. And often we find that there's something to this. So
Yes.
that's the premise that we're working from. Animal communication is the foundation. We want to have that direct conversation. We want to hear from the one who knows.
Hmm.
Animal communication is nonverbal language. It's that 90% if you've ever taken a speech class. Yes,
Hmm.
it's body language, but it's also the auric or etheric field.
Hmm.
And all of the things that we never verbalize and yet are being said all the time. And interestingly, if you think back before the age of 2 or so, when you started to learn your first words and everyone got so excited and encouraged you to learn more, you were not without a mechanism to communicate with your caregivers.
Hmm.
You can see new parents, especially new moms, go from, but it's crying again and I don't know why, just help, to they have a sixth sense. They just
Hmm.
know she's hungry, he needs his diaper changed, she's got colic, whatever's going on. They just know because there's communication happening, but it's somatic. It's
Yes.
nonverbal, it's sensory, it's vibration based, it's energy in motion, emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So we're picking up where we left off at age 2, where we got off the nonverbal train and got on the verbal train and went speeding down the track. We're picking that back up. This is an inborn survival skill
Mm-hmm.
that you see in the wild every single day
Mm-hmm.
at desert oases around the world when the prey animals are trying to figure out if it's safe to drink or not.
Yes.
And the ones that are too old, too young, or simply not paying attention are the ones that end up plated and served
Yes.
that night.
Yes.
So that's where we start from. And just recognizing there's always efforts towards communication going on. It
Mhm.
just takes a little retraining to understand how to tune back in.
Yeah.